Will kick Hunwell Life down to 6th place with any sort of victory here, because game score is not something that because he needs to head up towards the top side because Rascal is bullying his good friend on the top.
Yeah, this is actually a really good prank right now.
Yep, Rascal's going to get the stun onto Canyon. Aftershock is going to wear off though. Tactical sweep is down. There's the headbutt, sorry, the body slam, but it's not quite enough. Canyon gets the Valor shield, and now they're going to try and turn it around. Rascal in trouble, he flashes. First blood goes to Cuz. And that was just a beautiful juke out. Infernal Chains is going to keep Cuz alive, and Flame is going to be able to move away, but Pawn, he wants in on this one. There's the flash in. Pawn wanders on in. I think Cuz may actually have been unspotted. There we go! The double knock up, the instant kill on the ribbon. That was stunning.
The most pleasant experience. As it looks like Kingzone really want to maybe make something happen.
Okay.
All right.
Pawn just sets it up for himself, and that's a very dead LeBlanc. Okay. And it's a Cloud and Drake. I almost said Cloud. Very sorry.
That would have been
I know.
a tragedy.
I know. We've got to keep this synergy happening. As Deft is actually going to dive forward onto Hoyt. They're going for the right target here. Wrapped up with the quickness as Showmaker actually going to use the distortion defensively. Arrow lands onto the Clister in the backline. That is going to spell the use of the teleport, but Deft is still dancing around. Rascal gets himself right in the middle of the fight as now Flame with the World Ender just ends the Rakan, and now he wants more. Dives onto Deft, but can't actually complete the kill. They do get away. It's going to be one pickup onto the Rakan, but Deft is still alive. Can't re-enter the fight. He can get it. Flame moves back up towards the top side. Does have his ultimate available, but doesn't quite have flash. But now he's going to realize that there's a lot of members up here, and I don't think he's going to have enough time. Does actually get the ult off in the end as Pawn. Arrow is going to land. It's onto the Gragas, and he's going to get locked down very, very quickly. In fact, can't do anything until the stopwatch does come in. Pawn trying to tank up the damage, but Deft's now being exhausted. A lot of damage now available, but Deft gets CC'd, and that could be the big problem. It is the Camille getting one, but the Callista is now dead. Not going to get hit by that, but Rascal is going to fall.
I think that's bad.
And I like to continue. As Flame and Rascal going for the 1v1, and now, thankfully for Damwon Gaming, they've got that thing. Ultimate, and then the flash into the... Damwon, it just feels like they've finally hit the outscale button here against Kingzone.
This is the one opening. Yasuo relatively far away from the Gragas, though. It would have been a dream ultimate.
Oh no, but it doesn't actually happen. Is special delivery on the Ashe though for a Baron, but can they?
Oh man.
Inhibitor not going to go down. It should be a 50-50 here as Canyon wants to get on over the wall. It is Cuz that secures it. Canyon should be going down as he's locked up with the last breath, and Rascal buying time. Stopwatch is there and saves himself. Just yet, last breath back available once again. Low cooldown at this stage of the game. 16 is the level markers. Tucson catches him. Oh my god, out of the sky! This is why this man picks the Rakan. Now Showmaker has respawned. It could still be a difficult task here for Kingzone, but it looks like they want to go for it.
Those Gragas cues.
Yeah, Flame comes on in. Rascal just dives onto Showmaker. He does have the Zonya's Hourglass. Good knockups, good CC from Kingzone, but Showmaker makes it onto the Fountain. Canyon is the unlucky one in this exchange as now Deft finds himself way too far up, and another last breath, and Deft is still alive. I don't know how he managed to do it. QSS comes in, but he dies from something. Not entirely sure what it was.
What ended up just happening there. Oh, it's not over yet.
Well, Tucson wanted to find a blast cone, does use the grand entrance, but that's an arrow to the head. That's not the knee. This one.
Skill, or the gameplay, had to have been low for that thing to exist.
Dude, it was incredibly low. That's why I was playing it. Things were great. Rascal looking for the flank here as Flame could be in trouble. He takes so much damage, and Rascal still at full health. In goes Deft. He does find the bait score. Somehow, Canyon just dies as an afterthought. The Aatrox also dead, and this is a beautiful team fight from Kingzone once again. Tucson is at the helm. Cuz could be deleted, but goes into his stopwatch. I believe it's Zonya's now, as he's a man of a lot of money. And Pawn is going to be able to take down some vision. This is going to be Nexus turret number 2 going down, and the Nexus to follow. Kingzone do it again, and they make it 3-0 versus Damwon Game.
Really all deserving of first picks. Is that allowed on? We're not in the IRL.
From Flame, but we'll see whether he can make us a believer as we move into game both sides of the jungle. Deft landing some pierces. Otherwise going to be okay. That's the flash in from Hoyt though. They are underneath this turret as Deft gets himself to relative safety, but that's going to be first blood. Going over to Tucson, 2 kills are going to come forward, and one of them goes to... That his red is missing as Showmaker gets comboed out.
Showmaker has to be really careful right now. He's about to be in lethal range. One more full combo could spell the end of him if he manages to lose about 100 more HP.
No, that's going to be the knock-up. Does he have anything available? He's not actually downloaded, but Pawn doesn't care. Quickly, King's Own move over. They are going to be able to grab this dragon unless Canyon can do something about it. It's going to take some funny business as Pawn will deliver this one over, but Cuz got a pretty good smite finger these days. He's going to lock down the Infernal Drake. That's a pretty good one as Tucson wants to start this fight. Hoyt's just out of position. The sticks are going to be pulled out. Deft is going to be out. Oh no. In fact, it's a Prey Seeker from Cuz that gets it. No, it wasn't. It was something else. Never mind. Well, he's the one that gets the kill. Showmaker now might be routed. As Cuz moves on over, spots this ward. Going to be distracted for a moment, but the geometry is going to ring true.
Oh,
that's the ultimate download complete! A lot of damage in there as Cuz has the ult. That one doesn't miss anymore, guys. Dude, so really nicely done, utilizing the push power of this Tristana. The dive onto Flame, he will die, but can he get anything in response? World Ender is of course there, but he has to move away from the turret now. Ultimate once again comes out, the flash to follow, and Cuz, especially when Rascal's diving the turret. No World Ender for you, Flame. No flash, Umbral Dash isn't a great one. As Julia's here as well, Realm Warp comes in, but Julia's still sucking the life bar out of Flame. Showmaker has to get back under the turret. Rascal has the last rights for the healing, but the flash comes in. Q not going to land. Flame unable to land the knockup. The flash from Rascal tries to turn it around, goes into the stopwatch. Julia, can you do your job? No!
2 seconds. There's 14 seconds on Rascal. Yes, he does have teleport.
Oh, there's the engage from Tucson though. Nuclear's just dead. Hey, we've had this conversation, haven't we?
Uh-oh.
Well, Flame is going to dive on forward. World Ender is there. They're going to try and dive onto Rascal as best they can. He's looking to kite away. Last rights for a bit of a heal, but I don't think it's going to be enough. They do collapse, but what can King's Own actually do about it? Pawn's decided that he's just going to come on in here. They're going to look to try and get some exchange kills. Flame doesn't have World Ender and now doesn't have much of his health bar. The flash forward. Pawn is going to get in there with his ultimate, but they do lose their mid laner. Should be 2 kills to come through. It's Showmaker trying to take them on a merry chase. It's a lot of damage here from the Rise. A lot of AoE as well as the Redemption does come through. The flash forward, and that's the possibly fight around a Tristana that could be relatively strong. Unless Tucson can once again find the engage on him. Showmaker coming in from the flank. King's Own looking for this one. As there it is, the engage, but he's going to find Canyon, who is looking for a flank himself. Fate's Call immediately knocks him back out again. Knockups come in. Rascal is the first one to secure it, and somehow it's Nuclear that goes down in the end.
King's Own are just so powerful. Amplified by the double Infernals. Damwon could just lose the game right here.
They could, and there's also a rend. There's a lot of sticks into this Baron buff. I don't think they're going to be out of 50-50, and they're going to try and win the fight. It is going to be Deft that locks that one down. World Ender's there. Canyon does have the stopwatch with the flash from Rascal. Before he goes down, he secures the kill onto the Lee Sin, and King's Own are tearing apart this fight. Cuz comes on back to try and take down Showmaker, who will die. Deft almost falls as well, but that one's calculated. Ladies and gentlemen, the back comes in from Hoyt. Just out of vision. The top of the playoffs, they need to get there first though, and this is the first step, and one of the biggest steps towards that point. They've dealt with so many teams that wanted to knock them out of playoffs. Hanwha Life already down in the second round robin. Sandbox already down in the second round robin. The only teams they've fallen to is SKT, and Damwon Gaming looking to suffer the same fate as the majority against King's Own second round robin. One inhibitor already down, mid lane inhibitor turret should be short work. Showmaker trying to get the damage in, but there's Tucson. Disintegration Ray, max range. The dive in on the backline. Flame's trying to get it done. A lot of knockups, but that is going to be the execution on the Lee Sin. Flame in trouble. World Ender is going to get popped. Julia's still going at it in the backline. She's so close to dying, but 95 health, that's fine. Pawn flashes forward as if he's on an assassin, and they are able to take down the second inhibitor and might just win the game right here.
Yeah, I think that they definitely have the resources to do it right here. Damwon gonna try to fight valiantly. Oh, 68!
She's gonna be okay for now. Stopwatch there for Flame, trying to keep himself alive. Their due diligence to finish this game off.
Right now, Showmaker trying his best to clear out the mid minion wave. He has to be really careful here against the Yorick. Does actually get locked up.
Dark Procession once again gonna go down. The ultimate comes forward, and look at Cuz. He launches so damn far now. as Spawn could be in trouble, but Zhonya's is available. Canyon made to look silly as the Vel'Koz does survive. Flame wanting to change that, does get the disruption down to Spawn, but Deft able to lock in so much more damage. Okay, Canyon launches into the backline and does execute the Rakan, but it's too little too late. Flame gets knocked up and taken down as the flash is there. The Braum's trying to escape, but I'm sorry, Santa Claus, it ain't Christmas time. And the last Nexus turret will be taken out. The Nexus to follow. 2-0 for Kingzone and a 4-0 for them against Armon Gaming this season.
And that was a fantastic game number 2. The team fighting was so decisive.